Good morning. It's Karin Lanning and Crystal Jadarski from the YMCA of Greater Michiana, coming to you live. Well, we're live. You're watching a video at the O'Brien Center in South Bend. Remember, you can join us here anytime for yoga classes. I do teach a yoga class on Thursday mornings here at 10:15. I do it in person, but we also do it live with a Zoom meeting. So if you're interested in doing that, still having that community feel in a group, please reach out to me on Facebook, or you can reach out to Crystal at the webpage. It'll get a message to you, correct? Yes.
Or call.
Or call. Do you know the number here right off the top of your head?
I do not know the number.
Okay, so we don't know the number off the top of our head because, it's kind of early on the day that we're recording. But reach out if you call the O'Brien Center and ask for Crystal. They'll transfer you back. She's here most days until 2 o'clock.
And they
All right.
can also answer that question at the Development Center.
Fabulous. So we'll get you that link. But we want you to know that we're here for you, even if you aren't here with us. We still want to be with you. All right. We're going to get a fair amount of balance work in today, which can sometimes be challenging. So if you want to have a chair or set yourself up by the wall, so if you need to, you can just quickly go and utilize that. There's no worries with having a little something for support and balance. The goal is to keep working the core, the hips during that balance work. And even a finger on is still going to help you work those target areas, but do it safely. All right. Let's brace our cores. We're going to start off with a little bit of flowing work. Take the feet wide, so make that little A shape with the legs. Turn the toes out. Now, really pull that belly button in towards the spine. If you didn't start your tracker, start it now. Now, squeeze your booty and bend those knees. All right, take a deep breath in as you roll those hands up. Press the palms down. Inhale and exhale. Now, in each breath, take a little focus on your body this morning. Where are you feeling a little bit of tension, maybe discomfort? Focus there. Breathe right in and relax. Bring it up and elbows open wide. So pull it up through the center and exhale. Now we're going to bend that right knee and press. Come in through the center, left knee this time, and press. Pull the belly up and exhale. Pull through the center. One knee bends and you press those palms down. And sometimes I like to flutter the hands like bird wings. So you just do what feels good for you. Inhale. Exhale through the center. Come back just to that small breath. Open the knees. Make sure you've got that tailbone just slightly tucked under. And shoulders are relaxed. Knees open. And feel those inner thigh muscles, those adductor muscles work as you pull up. Exhale. Big breath up. Both arms open wide, both knees bend. Now you might just start to fold and let those fingertips just slowly trace on the floor. Are we ready? Pull that breath up and exhale. Bend the right knee back to the center. Inhale, long reach up and exhale to the left. Roll the body up, keeping the core tight. You might roll deeper and really press. We warm the body up. smooth and slow so that we can stretch deeper later. Come back to the center. Big breath in and exhale. Woo! Shake it loose. How are we feeling? It's our second go round today, for some of us. Some of us. All right, let's take those feet underneath the hips, and we're going to work a little bit of sun salutations. Inhale. Bring the palms together and dive forward, bending the knees slightly, bracing the core. Hands reach the floor, head releases. Bend both knees, take that right foot back for a big long lunge, and inhale as you look up. Exhale to down dog. Now, pull the belly in. Inhale as you roll the body forward to plank. Stack shoulders over wrist, knees lower, and lower the body halfway down. Elbows right by the ribcage. Hold, and then release to the floor. Little baby cobra. Squeeze the bum, the shoulder blades. Exhale, tuck the toes. And press right back into that down dog. Belly tight, knees bend. Right foot steps forward, just behind that right hand. And then left foot forward. Into that forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, roll the body up. Now take those hands together and just open with a little baby back bend. All right, brace that core, dive forward. Good, belly tight. Hands resting comfortably on the floor. Let that head release tension. Bend the knees. Take the left foot back this time. Let those hips drop. Inhale as you look up gently. And then step back into down dog. Feet are hip distance. Now roll forward. We're going to unravel that spine to our plank. Knees can stay up if you want. Lower halfway down. Core tight. Belly to the floor. Roll those shoulders back. Squeeze the bum. And exhale. Tuck your toes. And press to that down dog. Keeping those hips lifted. Bend both knees. Left foot steps forward. Big stretch as we lift and look up. And then to forward fold. Inhale. Breathe those arms out wide. Squeeze your bum. Hands come together. And then just release back for that baby fold. Baby back bend. Oh, 6, I went on vacation, guys, and I can't talk right as I come back. We're folding. Knees bend, core tight. Right foot back. And stretch. Come back to down dog. Inhale, roll forward. Brace the core. And then down to crocodile. Hey, I saw a lot of alligators on my vacation. Belly tight. Roll those shoulders back and down. Squeeze your bum. And then tuck those toes. Exhale right back into down dog. Belly still tight. Bend both knees. Right foot comes forward. And exhale into that forward fold. Big breath up. Stretch the body. Feel the spine lengthen. Squeeze the glutes. And little baby back bend. Last time through. Breathe. Oh, keep those hands together. Oh, we're diving like a swordfish. Bend those knees. Hey guys, I went south and saw lots of beautiful things. Exhale. Brace the core. Roll the body forward. Stack shoulders over wrist. Knees up or down. Back is strong and straight as we lower to our crocodile. Belly to the floor. Roll the shoulders back and down. All right, tuck toes. Brace. And exhale. Bend both knees. Left foot steps forward. Let those hips drop. Inhale, breathe. And come into forward fold. One more time. Inhale up. Roll the spine. Lengthen the body. Squeeze the glutes. And find that little baby back bend. Brace the core. Release. All right, we're going to shake out those arms and legs. Reset yourself. And do a little bit of strength work here. Make sure those legs are nice and warm. You're going to take left toe point it forward. Right toe turns to the side, and we bend that right knee so it's directly over that ankle. Now hips and shoulders roll forward, so you can see Baby Yoda. All right, shoulders up. Well, I'm kind of crazy today. Maybe you figured that out already. Now, feel feet just pressing into the floor. Let those shoulders relax as we just breathe here. You can decide if you want more work to lift that heel up, but then you slide the body forward. Good. Now, tuck that right arm down. Extend the left arm over. I'm going to put my heel down and open the chest. You can keep that heel up if you want, but I'm not ready for that kind of work yet. All right, raise the core. Inhale. Open right back to where you feel. Good. Keep that core tight. Keep that right knee open towards the pinky toe. Feel that glute medius muscle engage. Breathe. And inhale right back up. Now, we're going to pick this back heel up. Take it out a little wider. What?
Okay.
Then put the heel down. We're going to turn those hips all the way to the right side and find warrior one. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, sink in. Now, you want to position this back leg so you're comfortable. So that might mean a little different position change for that heel. Make it feel good for your body. Brace your core. Keep that right knee right where it's at. Little dive forward. This time our hands are coming back though. And you're keeping your chest strong even though we're leaning forward. Inhale, squeeze your glutes, lift the chest back up. Arms open big. And reach again. Now you're pressing into that right foot, feeling that right leg heat up, yes?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Inhale, reach it right here, brace. Now just a little baby back bend before we release. And then soften. Shake those legs. Whew, how are we doing? We missed this?
Absolutely.
All right, let's set up for that other side. Left foot is forward. Right, yoga doesn't have to be serious. We can have fun during yoga too. All right, left toe points to the wall. Left knee bends over that ankle, but push that knee out towards your pinky toe. It keeps that knee happy and safe. Now rotate those hips forward. This is the harder side from my surgery, so I'm still trying to show you Baby Yoda. If you've got something on your shirt, try to show me that too. All right, shoulders back and long. Brace your core. Remember, if you want a little more work, you take that heel up and shift. Woo! Or you shake it loose because that side is dying. Right? Crystal's going to show you that part, so you can stay with her if you want. Are we ready to tuck? Elbow comes to the thigh. Open, brace, and then squeeze your glutes as you lift the chest, keeping that lower body still. That's the challenge. Tip it. Just working in the upper body, keeping the heat in that lower body. Big lift, brace. Now remember, we pick the right heel up and turn the body to the left. And you're going to take that right leg a little wider so your feet are hip distance apart. Bend that front knee, angle that foot where you need to, maybe a 30-degree angle, and sink in. Let's inhale, arms up. Now exhale, sink into those legs. Feel that warmth. Brace your core. We start to move. Squeeze your bum and lean in. Hands link behind. We stretch those arms up where it's comfortable. And then inhale, press. Lift it up. Woo-wee. And again, reaching. Bracing that core super tight. Squeezing the bum. And inhale, reach. One more time, breathe it. Woo-wee. That left leg is on fire. Inhale, reach up. Now, just take that little baby back bend. Feel that warmth. Open the chest and breathe. Hands to the thigh, help straighten that leg. Let's shake it out. Woo! Sakes. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, let's work a little balance. So I like to step off of the mat. That mat creates a cushion and sometimes makes it hard to really connect the foot to the floor. I'm going to anchor my right foot into the floor and then I'm going to spread my toes wide. So find that base here, shift the weight in, and then we're going to lift that left leg up in front. So just slowly balancing. Now, it does help to look out into the distance and focus the gaze there. So you want to feel that belly button pulling in. All right, nice and easy. Stay here if you want. Put a toe down if you need a little breather. If you want a little bit more, stretch that leg forward. And if you want to challenge yourself in that balance, scoot that arm back. And then maybe shift that eye gaze around. Now, you are more than welcome to stay with that initial pose here with just the knee up. Good. Woo. Release it. Shake it. Yeah. All right, let's try that on the left side. So left foot anchored to the floor. Spread those toes wide and then let it really shift deep into the floor. Now shift the weight there. Brace the core. Lift that right knee. Find your focal point again. Shoulders back and down. We just breathe. And we just think about what we're feeling on this side. We might be better at balance on one side than the other. That is normal and completely okay. If you want, stay here. Otherwise, come with me and extend that leg. You decide where you want to go. Maybe that right arm lifts back. And for an added challenge, you might slowly sweep that gaze around. It's okay. Woo. One more breath here. And release.
It's windy.
Ta-da! All right, shake those legs out again. Whew. We're going to come back to that right leg. So again, anchor the foot, spread the toes wide. Hopefully you can see my toes in the mirror. I'm really working to spread them open. And then I can push that big toe in and really get a strong base from the front to the back of my foot. Now we're going to take that left leg out to the side this time. So similar thing, take that right arm up as your counterbalance. This time the knee is out wide. And you might need to just change the hand position to comfortably balance here, but focus on pulling that core in tight. Now, again, we've got options. So you might stay here. You might hold the leg open just a little bit more. You might slide 2 fingers to the big toe and extend, just like we did to the front. This is more of a hip opener while we balance and stretch. Now, if you're with me, I want you to try to relax those shoulders. Remember, that right arm is your counterbalance, so you move it as you need to, but we still focus on our breath. Take it, inhale, and exhale, release. Woo.
Oh, it's been many years for this, I think.
Crystal said, hey, can we work on balance today? When I asked what she wanted to do. And I thought, oh yeah, we can do that.
Because we all need it.
Because we do all need it, especially as we're getting older. Left foot, anchor, and then spread those toes out wide. Left arm comes up as your counterbalance. Right knee comes out wide. Now, feel that belly button nice and tight towards the spine. Remember, you're finding your focal point, so don't watch Crystal or I. Just come to your position and then find something to focus on out in the distance. If you watch somebody who's moving, you'll tend to move. If you want, you extend that leg. Oh boy. Maybe. Oh, what this means is I need to do more balance, right? And if you're like me and you're struggling, that just means we need to practice a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to be quiet a minute while I breathe. And softly exhale to release. Woo! Yeah. All right. We worked in the front and the side. Now we're going to work into the back. Again, set that right foot. Now, you might decide to come to quad stretch. That might be where you're at today. That's okay. If you want to challenge your quad stretch a little bit, you might want to just take both hands back to the foot. If you want to move into dancer's pose, rotate the thumb to the big toe and then begin to push the foot into that back hand as you extend that right arm forward. Belly button is tight. Now let's try to just lift the chest. Woo. You're pressing that big toe on the floor to help stabilize, and there can be a slight bend in that knee. And release. Woo. All right, one last side. Yay. All right. Right foot up. Quad stretch. Remember, that's our starting point. If you want, you come there. You rotate the hand around and you push into the palm of that hand to extend that leg up. Oh, and your left arm is there forward to help with that balance. Maybe you challenge yourself by trying to lift that chest just a little bit more. I brought a hurricane back with me, guys. All right, one more breath in. Exhale, release. Woo! All right, I hope you didn't give up on that at home. It is challenging. It's hard. When you hear me breathing hard, it is work. Now we reward ourselves. Come on down to the mat. Nice and easy. Fold in. Let those knees come down. Woo. All right. We're going to just take a little bit of a camel pose. So if this bothers your knees and you have a pillow or some blocks or books, you can always set those underneath your sits bones, and that just takes a little pressure off the knees. So please feel free to grab what you need to, pause the video, get what you need, and then come back and restart it. Don't sit and suffer. All right, so core is engaged. You're going to take the hands right back here by the feet. We're going to roll those shoulders back and down and feel that chest lift. And you want to feel your spine lengthening. Now start to squeeze your bum as you lift your hips. And maybe you can reach the heel with those fingertips. Belly button pulled in tight. That's important. You're squeezing your butt to help keep that lower back safe. In a comfortable neck position. Oh, still work, right guys? Belly button tight, sink back. Good. All right, let's sit. Let's take the legs nice and wide. And we're actually going to bend our knees this time. So just pick those hips up and let the pelvis rotate forward. Arms are going to help to open those knees. So really roll the shoulders back and down so the back is straight, the core is pulled in. Good. And you're opening those knees with those arms. Now, if you want, straighten one leg and just open that other knee slightly. Ooh. Core is tight. Pull that one knee up. Come back. Open it wide. Good. And then if you want, straighten the other leg, but find a little more pressure in that knee. Good. Core tight, both knees straight. If you need to keep a little bend, that's fine. Flex the feet. I want you to feel those quads pulling towards the hips and then opening those legs. Big inhale up. Exhale, reach forward, dive it forward, just like we did in that sun salutation. And when your hands need to rest, let everything soften. Ankles, shoulders, neck. Core stays nice and tight towards the spine. That's always our way to keep our lower back safe. The core is a cylinder that wraps all the way around the body, front to back. And we're going to hold it tight to keep our back safe. Inhale, Walk the hands back slightly and take that right hand right to the center. You're going to brace the core, lengthen the spine. Take a big inhale, exhale and open as you take that eye gaze to that back hand. And you're actively pressing into the floor. So that's what really begins that rotation of the spine. And release. Woo! Oh, ride with me here. Big inhale, press that left arm in, open it, exhale and wrap that arm back, reaching all the way around. And come back in. Woo, just a little stretch here. We're going to tuck this right foot in, so inhale up, right foot towards that inner thigh. Flex. We're going to take the hand to the inside, sweep that right arm out wide, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, relax as you find a little C bend. Oh. Inhale up. We're going to come right back there. So inhale, maybe you can feel that spine lengthen a little more, and exhale. Maybe you can reach just a little farther the second time through. Inhale up. All right, one more time. Slide down. And just see, maybe you're feeling like you can reach those toes. But keep both of those sits bones on the floor. Last inhale, reach it up. Woo! Good. Now, we're going to stay here, but we're going to rotate the hips. You might even need to move that right leg. Hips and shoulders face that left leg. So you're rotating. Squeeze everything, lift it up with the inhale, and exhale. Fold and release tension in the leg. Hands rest anywhere it's comfortable. And we begin to let the chest drop towards the knee. Keep that belly button forward. Inhale, just lift the spine, straighten it. Maybe walk the hands forward and exhale. A little bit deeper. It's just some of my favorite songs today. I hope that you can hear it well. And walk those hands back. Woo, nice and easy. And come to the other side. So right leg out straight. The left leg tucks in. And we're forward for this first one. So flex that right foot. Inhale, lift the arm up, lengthen the spine, and exhale for that C bend. Now, think about if you're feeling a little more or less flexible on this side. And remember, we always want to stay pain-free. Inhale as you reach up, lengthen that spine, and exhale. So it shouldn't be painful to find your ending position. If it is, ease back. We're here to help our bodies feel better. Big inhale last time, stretch, and exhale. See where you can go with this last stretch on this side. So I can reach my toe on the other side, but I can't on this side. And that's okay. We work with where our bodies are today.
I'm reversed.
You're reversed? So it just depends. We listen to our bodies. All right, release it down. Turn the hips and shoulders so they're facing that right leg. And if you need to, adjust the left leg. But hold that belly button tight, flex. Let's inhale it up. And exhale, release. We're stretching until we can't stretch anymore. And then we're releasing. Hold that belly in tight. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale. Lift the spine, lift the chest. The spine is long and strong, and maybe you take those hands a little farther as you exhale, folding deeper. Belly button still tight towards that spine. Roll it up. facing forward. I'm just going to take that left foot out in front a little bit. I'm going to lean in and take that right leg back either to 90-90, or I'm going to straighten it and bring my hip up and over for swan pose. Now, shoulders roll back and down so the chest is lifted. We're going to walk those hands forward and extend our swan. I don't ever really see swans laying like this, but, you know, maybe somebody somewhere has. So, pay attention to that right hip bone. You can adjust it forward or back or side to side around that heel until you find just the right stretch for your body today. And then we want you just to soften and relax here. So Crystal's still in 90-90, so we're still doing the same thing, stretching the same areas. One way just allows us to not have to strain our knees to get to that position. So just pick what's right for your body. And focus on softening and slowing your breath. And with each exhale, let the hips soften a little more towards the heel. And then bring your focus to the shoulders. Are they working? If they are, ease your hands back and take those elbows just a little wider so that the shoulders can relax. And that just feels better. Take the hands back towards the knee. Inhale and press. Just lifting. Now, keep right where you're at. Roll those shoulders back and down, and then stretch the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Now, exhale. Relax the hips, but keep the length in the spine. All right, belly button is tight. We're going to set the hips down, and we're going to join Crystal by bringing that back knee up. Now, everybody takes their left hand behind them, and we're going to inhale. Right arm reaches up, and we're squeezing those glutes to lift the hips. Now, if this feels comfortable and you're looking for a little more, open the chest up to the ceiling. Take that right arm wide. And then release. Come to the other side. So, right leg comes to the front. Left leg either stops here at 90-90, or it rotates back to swan. With me, you're going to roll those hips up and over. But everybody squares the hips and shoulders to the front, and we slowly walk those hands forward. So it might mean resting here. It might be letting the forehead rest towards the floor. If you're up, and then not all the way down here like me. I want you just to let the head hang slightly so that gravity does a little stretching for the back of our neck. And play around a little where the hips are so you find the just perfect stretch. And then focus on your shoulders if you need to change arm position to get the most out. Brace your core. Inhale, lock the hands back. Now, shoulders back and down, and we're going to inhale, lifting the spine, the crown of the head reaching to the ceiling. Exhale, let those hips soften and sink. I always feel like a sphinx when I'm in this pose, really reaching out, protecting the kingdom. You too? No. Not how you envisioned it?
No, not quite, but that's fine.
We could all envision it different, right? All right, let's set our hips off to that right side. Help that left leg to join Crystal. Take the right hand behind, brace your core, squeeze the bum, lift the hips. Big stretch here. You want to feel that beautiful stretch on the left side of the body. And if you want a little bit more, open the chest to the ceiling, reaching back. Just breathing deep. Exhaling and releasing. Woo-wee. All right, let's take the legs this direction. And we're just going to do a little bit of core work. That's a bonus.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
All right, strong shoulder roll back. So we've got a really straight spine. The hands are helping to support us on our legs. Brace your core deep and just start to lean back without changing the position of the spine. Now, come to your spot and we just hold, but we breathe. Now, some of you might be way beyond this. Take your hands up, and if you want, lift. You just go where you want to go. I'm going right back here. I can keep my hands on my legs, just create a little support. But I'm really pulling that spine in and keeping strong. We feel our abs working? Oh yes. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Hands back to the legs. You're going to slowly roll back. Bracing the core so the spine rolls down. And we pull those knees right to 90. Arms are wide, palms are down. Now, we're just going to rotate the legs slightly. We're not going to lay them on the floor. We're taking the legs to the left side, just to 45 degrees. Now, pay attention to your shoulders right here. Are they anchored into the floor? Or do you feel that opposite shoulder lifting? We want to anchor the shoulders, take it back to center. We're moving very slow. And so we can really pay attention to what we're feeling in our bodies. Over to the other side, legs just to 45 degrees. Now, what are the shoulders doing? Do they want to lift? Are you evenly pressing both shoulders to the ground? Bring it back to center. And then over. Core tight, anchor those shoulders. Now, if you want a little bit more, one leg straight or two. You choose. All right, bend the knees if you straighten the leg. Come back to the center. Other side. Come to your starting point. Place the core. One, maybe two legs straightening, but pushing those shoulders evenly into the floor. Ooh, we work. Bend the knees. And back to the center. One more time on each side. Oh. Shoulders pressing as we move. Locking in tight. And then deciding where you want to go for this last one. Bend the knees. And shifting over the other side. Pressing that spine flat to the floor. Stopping. And extending if that's right for you today. Or holding those 90 degrees. Bring the knees back in. Right to center. Hug those legs towards the chest and relax. Ooh, you can roll a little side to side. I sprung in a lot of work today, huh? We can work in yoga too. We can have a little fun. We can work. Sometimes we can just stretch. Now, take both knees and you're going to circle those knees around. Doesn't matter which way you go. You're going to do 3 each way. That was number 2 for me. All right. When you get back to center, do 3 the other way. Oh, big circles. Make sure you're keeping the shoulders and the spine on the floor. It's almost like a massage for the top of those glutes. Yeah. All right, knees back in. And core tight. We're going to take the soles of the feet together and open the knees wide. So again, if that's not comfortable, you have books or you have a little pillow or something, you can have that underneath the legs as a little support. So just a little butterfly here. I want you to keep the hips anchored, but really let the knees open. while the soles of the feet are still touching. I'm going to add on, we're going to take opposite hand to elbow. And a big inhale, you might need to lengthen the spine. And exhale, arms come up and over and relax. Slow breath. And we're going to work through those positions we did in balance today. Brace the forward, arms come back, and knees come up. So we're going to take that right leg flat, and we're going to pull the left knee up towards the chest. So just like we were doing while we were standing. And then if you want, we extend that leg. We can, again, still keep that slight bend in the knee. Or we can work on really straightening and stretching that hamstring. So this work when we were standing, this is where we focus on the stretch. Gently support that leg as you bend the knee again. Now, your left hand is going to hold that left knee. And the right hand is going to come out. It's still going to be our anchor. It's going to help us balance. So anchor it to the floor. And then open that left knee wide. Now make sure that the shoulders are both touching the ground. And you haven't rolled over. Core is still tight. And stay here, or 2 fingers to the big toe, or hold the leg and extend. It can be straight, it can be slightly bent. But now that we don't have to focus on balancing, I want you to focus on letting that stretch soften. Keep the core engaged. Button is tight. And hold that leg in. And we're going to roll over to our bellies. Keep in mind which leg you were just working on. And you're going to reach that opposite arm forward and reach back for that leg. So we can stay. The option when we were standing was that quad stretch. You can stay there. Or if you want, you can push and you might even lift. So that's a big stretch for the front of that leg. And a soft release. Woo. Roll it back over. Oh. How are we doing over there? I hear mumbling and groaning. I don't know if you hear that at home. All right, we start on the other side. So pull that knee in. Find that long spine. Then let the shoulders relax. Just enjoy this nice stretch right here, where we don't have to think about balancing. And then if you want, you extend that leg. Oh, core is tight. Shoulders relaxed. Maybe point your toes. Oh. There you go. And the button is tight. Tuck that knee in. We hold it with the same arm. The opposite arm comes out to anchor. And then we take that knee wide. You might be wondering, where is Shavasana right now? We're going to get there. But we're going to work a different Shavasana. It's going to be short, and it's going to be focused. Extend that leg. It's going to be focused on a breathing technique that can help you to fall asleep a little faster. So remember, we're anchoring our shoulders and our arm here and our hips, finding that beautiful stretch on that adductor muscle. Letting it soften and release. Helping it in. Bracing the core, rolling to the other side. Oh, yeah. Now I'm going, reach back for that same leg you were just holding. You can just work this quad stretch or push the foot in and lift for a little work. Oh, and release. Ooh. Now just gently roll back over. And we're all going to work from here today if that's doable for you, if it's a comfortable position. You can have knees bent, you can have them straight. But let's open up our arms. Roll those shoulders back and down and find that long spine. Now, just take a few breaths. Close your eyes. Our breath patterns can be a little different. We're going to count out loud. First time. And then I want you to count to yourself. We're going to do 4 rounds of breath. And this is what you can practice if you struggle getting to sleep at night. Alright. Put the tongue of your mouth right behind the top teeth. Find that ridge. Now I'm going to open my mouth, so I'm just getting you started there. Otherwise I can't count and do that at the same time. So I want you to take a breath in, count it for 4, 3, 2, hold the breath, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale the breath, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in. So the tongues, the ridge, as you inhale. Exhale. I want you to let the tongue drop and make some noise. Breathe it out. Inhale. Tongue comes back up. Holding. Exhale that sound. Yeah. It's a 4, 7, 8 breath pattern. And there are lots of studies that show and it helps you to fall asleep more quickly and deeply. You're really changing what's happening in your body. So practice that when you're struggling. Okay, ready, roll onto that right side.
intentional with the count. 4 counts as you breathe in. 7 counts to hold with that tongue still on the roof of the mouth. And breathing out with noise, feeling that breath through the lips for 8 for the exhale. Alright, when you're ready, just coming back up to a seated position. And seated position is fine. Find that length in the spine. Let's inhale, breathe those arms up, reach. Exhale the palms down to the center, all the way to the heart center. And I just wish you an amazing and wonderful day today. Thank you so much. And remember, if you want to join me live, reach out to me on Facebook or reach out to Crystal here at the O'Brien Center to get that Zoom link. I'll still be doing the videos on Sunday, but this is just an additional way to help those that might not be able to come out to the gym. So we want to include you in that. So reach out to us, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Baby Yoda says goodbye too. Whoops, it's not a hand touchy thing.